Somebody's whispering here. Minor Arcana, Volume 2. Have you read this, Don?
No. I'm
Do you
not
want
caught
to?
up. It's fine. I'll forget about it by the time you read it.
All right.
By the time I read it.
So, just a Minor Arcana, Volume 1 there. Daughter or a girl goes back to the small town she grew up in, meets up with her mom, and, is trying to, reconnect there a little bit, and finds out that there's probably more than meets the eye into the town a little bit. There's some, a little bit of a supernatural aspect. Maybe ghosts, things of that. Paranormal is probably more the case. Anyway, in this one, it's continuing to try to dive deeper in that. We tend to find out our lead character has maybe some psychic abilities. Yeah. And she decides that maybe she could try to use this for, maybe some monetary gain, as well as maybe helping out a little bit of the town, as well. So she decides to open up her
help
mom's.
You a little bit.
That's
help
right.
Me a little bit.
What's the harm? And in the same case, she still doesn't understand this whole psychic ability either. So she's trying to learn more about it, and she's hoping she can learn more through, helping people, and using these abilities. Right.
Why learn on your own time?
Exactly.
Practice.
Practice.
Pay for practice, man.
So
we're talking about practice.
Some of this, has this nice slice of life, that's going on. It's her reconnecting with people that she knew in the town. Some of it's her and her relationship with her mom. She's kind of reopening this psychic place that her mom previously owned, that she always thought was a crock of bull, and then she realizes, oh wow, maybe there is something. But the funny thing is that meanwhile, her mom's like connecting with some other gentleman that she seen in a concert way back when, and actually then is building a relationship with this guy. And then she comes back and she realizes that her daughter's still been kind of running the psychic place, and she's like, huh, you're doing this? She's like, yeah, Mom, you never told me that this stuff was real. And her mom's like, what?
It's not real.
It's real? And then
I've been faking it for 30 years.
That's right. So that's kind of where you kind of lead up to in this one. Then there's a nice little thing at the end where it kind of shows our main character's grandfather, in that happened to go to jail, and while he's in prison realizes he has some of these psychic abilities and can kind of read things, and kind of showing a little bit of going back a little bit to show how it may run in the family, and how somebody in an older generation actually realized there were some abilities there.
And that's her grandfather?
I believe that's her grandfather.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, I could be wrong on that, but it seems like that. Yeah.
And she keeps seeing like visions of her grandfather, right? Like he kind of appears to her.
Yeah. But what's interesting is that in that little one shot there, I would almost call it at the end, her grandfather was showing up to, his daughter, which is our main character's mother, and going on there.
I did find it interesting because Lemire kind of was like, yeah, this is like, I'm going to do this book monthly. It's going to be, my create our own book. I'm going to do it through Boom. They're going to pay me so I don't have to worry about, issue-to-issue sales or whatever, blah, blah, blah. I have a contract so I can tell the whole story. And then he has 3 of the 5 of these issues are fill-ins, like a different artist.
Oh, wow.
He's still writing it, though.
He's writing it.
Was it? No, I know what you're saying.
I just thought he would draw the whole thing. Well, as in, a different
bitch.
artist. It's fine. Actually, I kind of like the fill-in artists.
Son of a bitch.
But, a lot of times when Lemire does, a fill-in, it'll be it's a side story or whatever. This is just the regular comic rolling along. I thought that was interesting. No shade on Lemire. I mean, that dude's busy. And I like the fill-in he got, and so they did a nice job. But I just thought it was interesting more than anything.
Is he writing Sleep? Is that him?
No, that's Xander Cannon.
Oh, that's Cannon, right? Yeah. I know he's doing Flash, Absolute Flash.
But yeah, reading this, I almost want to go back and read the first issue because I feel like there's stuff that I'm probably not keeping up on already.
I could see that. I mean, there is going to be some of the problems I feel like in this series, depending on how long the breaks are between trades, that it may be that may be what we may need to do, is that when a new one comes out, just get them all back there, because it's a super quick read in a lot of them.
Yeah.
I can read those 6 issues in under an hour easily.
Yeah, but it's still an hour.
Wow, it is.
Under
but
an hour?
especially though, if I've already read it, I'm going to probably skip skip through some of it. It's more of a
That's true.
refresher. So
Yeah, so no, it was pretty fun, pretty enjoyable. I'm enjoying it. It's funny because I'm not really into like the paranormal magic stuff.
yeah, I would agree.
It's well done enough that it's kind of interesting,
It's
and it's
so-
got some slice of life. Which
I know
dig.
so much of it is the characters build up in that
Yeah.
slice of life feel, which Lemire does very well.
Faux show.
Yeah.
Evil Squid Comics Podcast. We are part of the Collector's Maze Network.
Dawn.
Scott.
And Drew.